What's up everybody and welcome back to the YouTube channel as we continue our coverage on Avengers Endgame and various explanations from myself and the Russo brothers. For today's video, I want to talk about a very important scene in Avengers Endgame that's been foreshadowed now for years. That being the scene when Thanos with his sword was able to break Captain America's shield with several blows. First though, as always, let's give a little bit of background information. Captain America's shield is made of the strongest metal available on Earth, that being vibranium. Vibranium being a metal that is predominantly found in Wakanda, and the metal that Black Panther's entire suit is made out of. One of the reasons vibranium is so useful, and the same way it gets its name, is because it's completely vibration absorption, meaning that large impacts do little damage, as we see Captain America using this to his advantage over various points in the MCU. Most notably, this is on display when Thor tries to attack Captain America in the forest during the events of the first Avengers movie. And although the power of Mjolnir is extremely great, it simply bounces off Captain America's shield because the shield was able to absorb the energy. It is because of this fact that vibranium is nearly completely indestructible. However, again in Avengers Endgame, harkening all the way back to Tony Stark's vision in Age of Ultron, Thanos is able to break the shield with several blows of his sword. Although the Russo brothers are yet to officially confirm what Thanos' sword is made out of, we do have a pretty good idea, as they even hinted at being the metal Uru. The metal Uru being the same material that made the Infinity Gauntlet, Stormbreaker, and Mjolnir, and another extremely dangerous and powerful metal, and that even has magical properties to it. But this is what the Russo brothers had to say as to exactly how Thanos was able to break Captain America's shield in Endgame. Clearly, Thanos is a 1,000-year-old character who has fought everyone in the universe, and is the greatest. He's the Genghis Khan of the Marvel Universe. So he would clearly have the greatest weapon. He knows of Eitri. He's been to Eitri to have his glove created. Did he have them create his blade as well? Potentially, but it is very interesting that it could destroy the shield of Captain America. So here the Russo brothers do not outright come out and say that the sword is made of Uru developed by Eitri, and the same metal of course used in Stormbreaker, the Infinity Gauntlet, and Mjolnir. However, they do clearly hint at this, and saying that Thanos has been to Eitri before. It's interesting that Thanos does not use his sword in the events of Avengers Infinity War in the other timeline. Of course, most likely though, Thanos chose to discard the sword after he obtained the Power Stone, believing that the Power Stone was far more valuable and powerful than his Infinity Sword. Clearly the Russo brothers are hinting here that it is made of Uru. Again though, we've seen Uru come into contact with vibranium before, and it had no effect on it. However, Mjolnir was not a sharp object, and Thanos' blade is of course extremely sharp, meaning that this could be one of the reasons why it took several hits, but Uru metal was still able to crack the vibranium shield of Captain America. Again, we also have to take into account the person swinging the sword, that being Thanos, someone who is on the equal level of an extremely angry Hulk, and is physically likely just a bit stronger than Thor at his absolute peak. His absolute peak being with Stormbreaker. So there's a lot of factors moving in Thanos' favor as exactly how he was able to break Captain America's shield into in Endgame. Others have speculated that Thanos' shield could be the first appearance of adamantium in the MCU after Marvel has acquired Fox, and now Marvel is able to use characters like the X-Men within the MCU. However, the events of Avengers Endgame were far locked in place before Marvel ever acquired the rights to the X-Men, although it could be retconned later down the line that Thanos' sword is in fact made of adamantium. But again, this is just a theory moving around the internet, and I do not think it's likely. I believe that just as the Russo brothers hinted, the sword is in fact made of Uru, and that perhaps Thanos had the sword commissioned for him before the Infinity Gauntlet was ever made. However, importantly, we do know that Thanos had the Infinity Gauntlet built years before he ever went after the stone. So it's possible that at the same time, he also had a sword commissioned for himself. We also made another video a few weeks back that detailed that many of the Black Order may actually have weapons made of Uru by Eitri, and if you're interested in hearing my theory video on that, I will link it in the description down below. But what are your guys' thoughts on this, and my explanation as well as the Russo brothers? And ultimately, what metal do you guys think Thanos' sword is made out of? Again guys, don't forget to check out the link in the description below for massive sales on Avengers Endgame merch. Using my link, you can get 30 to 60% off Quantum Realm hoodies and far more. Also, don't forget to enter our Infinity War Hot Toys figure. This time around, you'll get to choose which figure you want. To enter that giveaway, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe, turn on notifications, and let me know which Infinity Stone you believe is the most powerful. Anyway, my friends, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button to assemble and join our team, and have a great day.